Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is your friend Matt Devine with the Devine Sports Gospel here. And Mees showed up. Mike Devine.
He showed up.
Better late than never. Never late is better. Mike, what's up, baby?
Not much, brother. Not much. Apologies for the delay, but happy to be here. We have a lot to talk about today, Matt.
Yes, we do, brother. You sent me a text. You sent me a text probably like 3 hours ago, and I'm gonna let you cook. Yuli Gurriel, obviously infamous for the Yu Darvish situation, was on a lot of those Astros teams that won a lot of baseball games. He's 40 years old. He signed a minor league deal with the Pods. I want to hear your take because it seems like you were pretty pissed.
I was pissed, and what I'm realizing, and maybe this is wishful thinking, right? But I would hope that they consulted Yu Darvish before doing that. I think they did, given how it seems how close AJ and Yu's relationship is. It seems like they're very close. I hope he consulted him, because if you're going to sign a 40-year-old, lack of better term, racist to Yu Darvish,
yeah,
to a minor league deal, if you're going to sign him, you better fucking. They better have talked before that for that to have happened.
It's just like, why is
what's the point?
It's not like
What's
we're signing.
The point?
It's not like we're signing Barry Bonds. This motherfucker had an 82 OPS plus last year.
Why?
He hit 0 bombs with the Royals, 635 OPS.
Yu Darvish is making 20. What is he making? 15 mil this year? Why?
Well, the argument would be, and Kyle says it. The argument is, it's a minor league deal. So, how I'm looking at it is, I am hoping, and I think the Padres are too good of an organization to not have consulted with Yu Darvish. I don't think they would have signed him without just out of the blue. Obviously, they had the beef in 2020 or 2017. I'm not going to post any of it, but you guys could look that shit up. Definitely not cool what Yuli Gurriel did. Just incredibly racist. There's a reason why, there was an issue. That's when I think Yuli Gurriel, that's the first thing that I think of. And I see people in the comments, man. Hey, completely agree, bro. The thing with this signing is hopefully they talk to you, but what it shows is they're like, hey, we're giving him a minor league deal. And if this fucker rakes in spring training and is just absolutely hitting the cover off the ball,
he's not going to.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying that is why.
He's 40. He's 40, Matt. Why are you listen?
Thank you, Jacob. Appreciate
Jacob. Thank you so much.
Man.
That was a fucking great one.
Yeah,
I will say, Matt, if you think about it, why on earth would you bring any negative attention to the team right now when we kind of got past some of the most negative press this team's ever had?
Yeah, the vibes are high.
You know what, Matt? You know what? Yu Darvish and Yuli Gurriel have had history, and it's not good. Not on Yu Darvish's end. It's not good on Yuli Gurriel's end, right? And not only is Yuli Gurriel a guy that has been racist to Yu Darvish, he also was on a cheating team. It's not like he was, some good guy prior to, leaving the Astros. It doesn't make a lot of sense. It just doesn't make a lot of sense. And I get the push competition, Yuli Gurriel could rake in spring training. It's not like he's a 32-year-old player.
I agree. 40, it's not Lourdes.
Matt,
he's not Lourdes.
It's not Lourdes.
If it was Lourdes, I'd be all
Matt,
in.
If AJ Preller was like, you know what, the reason we're signing him is so Lourdes signs with us when he's a free agent, I'd be like, yes, I get it, because Lourdes is kind of a baller. Yuli Gurriel's 40 fucking years old, dude. 40. You know how old Philip Rivers is? 40, 41? Philip Rivers has been retired for 2 years. That's what I'm saying. You could have signed Philip to a fucking minor league deal, and people would be like, I love it.
Well, I would say the Padres the last 2 weeks have been doing a really good job at signing some of these guys. I love the Connor Joe deal. I love the Jason Heyward deal. I'm going to show some clips on that as well from some Jason Heyward comments and everything like that. I don't like the Yuli Gurriel deal, to be completely honest. And when you're, DSG, we get a lot of shit. We're OG Padres Glazers. We're delusionally optimistic. We can call a spade when we need to. I don't like this signing. It's a minor league deal, thankfully. That being said, I would be very happy if Yuli Gurriel is never a San Diego Padre. Not only because of the racist shit. I just don't think he's good.
He's bad.
I just don't think he's a good baseball player.
I hope, and maybe this is.
And hey, shout out one sec, Mike, real quick. I got to shout out. Hey, first and foremost, L ads respect. Jacob, thank you for the chat, bro. Appreciate that donation. LV Padre, would you rather ride with Campy? Campy and Yuli play different positions. Campy's a catcher. Yuli would be Yuli is a DH. And then last but not least, Matthew Wallow. Thank you, brother. Little respect for Gurriel. Yeah, man. I mean, dude, he's a racist and a cheater. I agree. Honestly, that shit was on the biggest stage, and he did something that, just you can't do. And it's one of the Padres' most beloved and like core pieces for this team. It's not like it's like, like this is Yu Darvish on the team.
So loved, dude.
Dude, it's like, why are you bringing this dude in? And Gavin Sheets over Yuli Gurriel. Hey, those are the guys that are the thing, Mike, and you're going to cook real quick on this, and I think you agree. The DH role for this Padres team, this spring training is going to be kind of fun because you got some dudes that are competing for a role on this team, like a Gavin Sheets, Jonathan Peraza. Like, there's some dudes that are trying to fucking hit, and I'm excited to see.
I'm going to give you a spin zone here. And this is it's a crazy spin zone, but I'm giving it to you.
Hit me.
My goal with this signing is that Yu Darvish gets to cut Yuli Gurriel and tell him this is the end of the road, buddy. We're close in age. Your career is cooked. You're done. And that's my goal. I hope Yu Darvish is in that room. You've seen Hard Knocks. We've all watched Hard Knocks. I hope it's something like that. I hope it's something like that where Yuli Gurriel walks into the office and there's two people sitting there. It's AJ Preller and it's Yu Darvish, and Yu Darvish is the one who goes, "Hey, Yuli, fuck you, buddy. It's over. This is the end of the ride." And it's done. It's done. There is no fucking reason that Yuli Gurriel should be in Padres spring training camp. Matt, we want to be a contender. Yuli Gurriel might have made us a contender 7 fucking years ago. Yuli Gurriel is not making this team a contender right now. If he makes the opening day roster, how many wins do you think Yuli Gurriel brings the Padres? Give me real answer.
You want me to be completely honest? I think he's like at most a 0.5 WAR guy.
That's generous. He's 40 years old. He can't run. He can't field. He can barely hit. And you know what? I'll tell you right now. What stadium is he going to play in? What stadium? Here we go. Is this Jonathan Peraza? I love Jonathan Peraza.
Bro. This dude is. Someone said he's our Ortiz. Bro, I'm telling you, the Yanni Barrels.
Also, can we get him a helmet, bro? This guy, his helmet falls off every swing. You know what? Actually, don't get him a helmet because I love it. Look at this. Falls off every swing.
Off Alec Jacob, too.
Dude, that sound of that bat.
Bro, let's watch that one more time. Bro, 26 years old. These are the kind of guys.
Yeah.
These are the kind of guys that the Padres should be giving, every opportunity to. The Yuli Gurriels of the world, bro, the unction. And we like to laugh about the unction, right? And like we joke and we say all that stuff. But like the unction for Connor Joe, who could still play the field and is 32, is a lot different than Yuli Gurriel, who has no legs and has no power and has made previous racist remarks about one of our most beloved players. There's nothing good about this signing, to be completely honest. There's nothing good. I saw someone post, he rakes against Kershaw. Motherfucker, Kershaw is just like him, washed. It's like, oh, bro.
They're not. Mike, the NLDS is going to be crazy when neither of them would fucking play.
Mike, he rakes like saying, oh, he rakes against Randy Johnson. like Like, who gives a fuck if
we
he
got some great super chats coming in here though. We got a couple.
Yeah, let me check in.
go.
Let me move my I'm gonna move and see Wi-Fi wise if I can get a little better.
All right. Well, I'll read off some of the
chats?
super chats. I'll read them off, but I can't click on them. Gio said, makes you think if Preller is even behind signings. I think Preller is. I don't know what the logic behind this is, Gio. Gio also said right after, Mies is back from visiting Escobar. Gio, I had a cold, Gio, and fortunately cleared some of that out. A legit fan, super chat. Do you think we'll sign another vet pitcher?
I hope so.
I hope so, but I kind of like where we're at. Listen, we signed that one guy from the KBO. What's his
Kyle
name,
Hart,
Matt?
baby. Respect.
Kyle Hart.
Put some respect on his name.
Kyle Hurt was a he's a Dodgers pitcher. Used to, I know, but Kyle Hurt, Dodgers pitcher, went to Torrey Pines. Kyle Hart, real San Diegan, Kyle Hart. So we're excited about that. Gio also said maybe we use him for a trade, possibly. No one's fucking trading for Yuli Gurriel, dude. Yuli Gurriel would have been in like the KBO, and I don't even know if the KBO would have taken him. The guy had a fucking 82 OPS. He's 40 years old. Yuli Gurriel, go start a family, Bubba. It's over. It's
Heart
over.
attack, baby. Yeah, hey, on the Yuli thing, I'm gonna cook real quick. I really do hate this signing. There's nothing good that comes out of signing Yuli Gurriel. I'm all for the unction. I'm all for Preller giving these vet contracts out. But Yuli Gurriel, all he can do playing right now is hit, right? Can't play the field, and he has no power. So it's like, what are you bringing in? How many? I'm all for the unction. I'm all for, bringing in a vet. Like Jason Heyward, clubhouse leadership.
Jason Heyward had 1.4 WAR.
Mike, Jason Heyward, clubhouse leadership. Jackson Merrill, there's a video of him and Jackson Merrill walking out to the field today. That's an awesome signing. Who are you possibly bringing Yuli Gurriel to mentor on this fucking baseball team? He does not hit for power at all. No power. It's not like you're bringing in a guy who, even Nelson Cruz, when he brought him in, hey, Nelson Cruz was still hitting, 20, 25 homers a fucking year. Yuli Gurriel hit 0 home runs last year. 0. I remember, Mike, we turned on that Royals playoff series, and we saw Yuli Gurriel hitting 5th, and I almost spit out my fucking Modelo. I was like, what is going on? Bobby Witt Jr., Vinny Pasquantino, fucking Yuli Gurriel in the big 2024, and then RS signs him in 2025? Come on, baby. That's not it. That's not it.
It's not it at all.
We're always saying, oh, DSG, Preller could do no wrong, all this stuff. I get it. And I still think Preller's had a fantastic offseason. But this signing makes no sense. And I'm not gonna deny it. I think it's
Matt, we got one more super chat down here from HBBB.
Oh, yeah. Let me look real
Manny, quick. I'll read it off as you click it. Manny better let him know we won't put up with that in Dago. He can take trashy ass shit in LA. They have that bum Joe Kelly. Would rather have Bauer. Not sure about Bauer, but I will say Yuli Gurriel is a horrible signing. Does not match up with this offseason, Matt. It does not match up. You go positive vets. Connor Joe, well-liked clubhouse guy. Jason Heyward, one of the greatest. He
had some great quotes that I'm going to show you, Mies.
I know. Jason Heyward is a real clubhouse guy. He's also a legendary baseball player. I remember watching Jason Heyward hit his first career home run, first game on ESPN when I was like 8 years old, 10 years, whatever it was. That's a great signing. Yuli Gurriel, the only thing in the media that's ever come out about Yuli Gurriel is him being racist to Yu Darvish. And who is on the Padres? Yu Darvish. And who's on the Padres for multiple more years? Yu Darvish. It makes no sense. No sense. He's not going to play on the Padres. Why even sign him? Yuli Gurriel's not making the team. Why even sign him? Makes no sense.
I agree, Measy. And let's talk a little bit about another member of the Unction, Jason Heyward. And he had some cool quotes today. I will say this before we even get into that. 2 things. 1, he looks good in brown and gold, bro. That's a natural look for Jay Hay. What do you say? That dude looks fucking sick right now. 2nd, if you guys are watching this and you're rocking with the DSG, you can hit a subscribe, hit a like. It goes a long way for the gospel, and we appreciate all of you. Let's get into it. Shout out 97.3 The Fan for this content. We appreciate you as always.
Over here, kind of same kind of experience that you had.
Yeah.
When you look at a guy like that, do you kind of think like that? Hey, that was me. Maybe I can teach this kid a thing or two.
Absolutely. I'm here to offer a perspective any way I can. As you said, I've been in that position before. I know how valuable it is to have a veteran, have multiple veterans around me to be supportive and as a sounding board to bounce things off of. And as an outfielder, fellow left-handed hitter, definitely here to do that for someone like Jackson. Impressive the run he had last year. I think the way he went about it, like obviously this is a result-based industry, but as a player to keep that mentality on just sticking to your approach and wanting to go off of that, I think it was very impressive how he played last year.
Defensively, you got 5 Gold Gloves. What is the secret to being a
Great question, by the way, because if Jackson Merrill, who I thought could have won a Gold Glove last year, people forget Jackson Merrill was not a shortstop or was a shortstop his entire life before last season. Having Jason Heyward come up and helping with his defense with Tatis out there too, sign me up.
a good defensive outfielder and continuing to do it into year 15?
I think just practice it how you want to play it, paying attention to detail, knowing where everyone else needs to be on the field as well, getting familiar with your outfielders, also your infielders, and being able to communicate and just never taking a play off. Like it's a long season, it's a long grind. There's going to be times where we'll make mistakes, but just having good fundamentals and making sure, again, you're just really familiar with the guys around you.
You've seen this team from the other dugout. What was the perception that you had? And then being here, even the short time you've been here, does it kind of match that?
Just baseball vibes. A team who's willing to get the blue pit, willing to take the walk, that doesn't shy away from big moments, and just looking forward to like the opportunity. You're gonna fail sometimes, that happens, but just feel like the Padres, every at bat they have, every inning, they keep coming back. They keep getting a runner on. They keep getting somebody in scoring position. They keep forcing the other team to make a play on defense and keep making the pitcher make a big pitch.
Matt,
and when you have that rhythm, you have that.
There's nothing I love than a new person outside of the Padres coming in and just glazing the boys.
Bro, of course.
Just
I mean,
glazing.
it is an easy way to get on the good side, right?
I love, dude,
say.
Jason. I've always liked Jason Heyward. I didn't like him when he was on the Dodgers just because he was on the Dodgers, but he's always seemed like a consummate
Seems like
pro.
a good egg, bro.
He seems like a good egg. He's always been a consummate pro. He's on the Braves, the Cubs, winning teams, by the way.
Yeah.
Like winning teams.
He's only been on winning baseball teams. Braves, Cubs,
Dodgers,
Astros.
Winning
team.
baseball teams.
That's actually that's pretty impressive.
It's a good guy to have on the team. It's a good guy to have on the team.
That's what I'm saying. There's the key difference between a signing like a Yuli Gurriel, which is a minor league deal, by the way. So the only way Yuli Gurriel makes this team is if he's just hitting like a motherfucker.
He's not
most likely not going to happen. That being said, Jason Heyward, man, you put him out there. You have Jason Heyward playing hungry, also getting paid by all these other teams. So he's not worried about the money. It's not like, oh, man, Jason Heyward has more money than God. He's set. He's playing for the love of the game. He's trying to win another ring. You bring Jason Heyward in on this squad. You got guys like a Tirso, like a Jackson Merrill, even Tatis, having more veteran leadership in the clubhouse with guys like Manny and stuff. It goes so far, man. It goes so far. Like having him, he doesn't even need to be, hey, if Jason Heyward gives us a 740 OPS, good defense, and 15 bombs, for what we're paying him, that's an incredible, incredible deal.
Heyward has no pressure, Matt. He has no pressure. No one's thinking Jason Heyward's coming in here and becoming the guy. All Jason Heyward has to do is come in, veteran leadership, help out the boys.
Look at how about this guy, man? He looks fucking hungry, by the way.
Every time a guy like that comes in, you ask a lot of questions and trying to learn a little bit of his experience. Already he has shown himself. He's a great guy, he's a great teammate. So I'm just ready to play baseball right next to him and learn every single day.
Dude, Tatis is also the best. He's so fucking funny, dude.
Bro,
his season is gonna be so special.
Him and Manny. Oh, okay. I got two things. Let's go real quick about did I save this? Oh, yeah. So Marty Cassavell had this post, and it's Tatis getting asked about how him and Manny are feeling going into the season. And if this shit doesn't hype you up as a Padres fan, you got to check your pulse.
Like last year, you guys you had a loaded roster. You had the team to really go deep in the playoffs. What's your level of anticipation for the team that you currently have right now?
Same level of confidence. There's a really good group that we have in here, and just finding the way how to make it happen again, even better.
And how amped are you to get back? I mean, you're healthy right now. Manny's saying he feels as good as he has in years. How excited are you guys to really get back out there?
We're ready. It's fun to be healthy, and we're definitely ready, and appreciate the training staff that have been working with us, and man, just looking forward to bring that health to the field.
You said last year was one of the most fun times you had playing.
Like last year.
Hey, that is the kind of bro. I don't think people. I mean, I know Padres fans know this. And shout out Gio for the comment. Maybe he thought it was Lourdes, just didn't have his glasses. That's hilarious. A fully healthy Manny Machado and Fernando Tatis Jr. season is enough to win a World Series. 100%. With the additions we've made to our rotation in our absolutely stacked bullpen, if we get 150 games above Machado and Tatis playing at their top level, we will be in the playoffs and we will compete for a World Series, regardless of the unction, regardless of if Luis Campusano is good or not. No, we have a couple core pieces, and if they play to the level we know they are and stay healthy, we will be in the playoffs. 100%. Yeah, this is Pete Tatis here, bro. He's 26 years old. He's hungry. I think too, the thing I love about the Tatis situation, Mike, and I'll let you cook after this. NLCS or NLDS, as well as the Wild Card Series. Watching what Tatis did and seeing just how baseball media just got back on the Tatis bandwagon. He's a motherfucker that loves the spotlight, man. You think he doesn't, you don't think he misses being the face of baseball? You think now that they're glazing the gambler, now that they're posting, oh, Shohei's dog took a shit, and they posted on the fucking MLB Twitter. It's like, I bet you these guys are like, dude, fuck that guy. I'm still him. Yeah. Tatis is still him. And he's hungry, bro. He's hungry. That fucker wants to hit 50 bombs and be the face of baseball. He wants to be on the cover of MLB The Show 2026. That's what's going to happen. He's hungry, bro. I'm telling you. Different.
I love it.
Different.
I love what you're saying. And I agree. I also think it's crazy. Dude, Matt, and this is a great comment by Jacob. Think about this team. Think about the team, right? AJ Preller, what we asked all offseason, you looked at the bench, you looked at the bottom of the lineup. All we asked is fill it out because the top guys are the top guys. There's a reason that if you look at, the top 30 players coming into the season, there's 3 Padres: Manny Machado, Jackson Merrill, Fernando Tatis Jr.
All top 30.
Because all top 30, you can make the argument they're all top 20, right? And you could. Manny Machado hasn't had a non-30 homer season since he's been born, to be
pretty
honest.
Much.
He, literally.
Close to 30.
Yeah, close to 30. But this team was not that far away. They added where they needed to add a Nick Pivetta signing, which I don't think we've talked about yet. We might have talked about it in the last episode when I was a little sick, so maybe I forget. But you add a pitcher. You're missing Joe Musgrove. I honestly think you're getting the same production from Nick Pivetta that you'd get from Joe Musgrove. So you're essentially where you're at if Joe Musgrove was healthy. All right.
I can see that. And his underlying, I made a video about it today. His underlying stats are insane.
That's what I'm saying. So you're getting that production back. You're adding on a couple guys that, first off, could have Profar-esque seasons. They're same deals. You very,
I love
very,
how
very,
I love how
very,
that's become a verb.
I know.
It's like, yo,
very,
he could be Profar. Like that's.
But
like
Matt, it's a low risk, high reward deal, right? You're not losing anything if Jason Heyward or Connor Joe don't really match up to what you're looking for. You're losing a little bit of production, but you're not losing any financial value, which is important, right?
Absolutely.
Because you can cut your losses way easier with those deals than you could on a deal like, unfortunately, Xander Bogaerts, right? And I do think Xander's bouncing back. I'm a crazy guy. I said it last year.
Xander, baseball coming up when Padres fans are talking back. When we're talking into the,
I'm buying the hype, and you know what? This is a complete segue. This is a segue. Boston Red Sox fans, wake the fuck up. Wake up! You're not getting Tatis. Are you guys on crack?
We're getting Devers
you-
before they get Tatis.
That's I've wanted to comment that all the we are getting Rafael Devers before you get Fernando Tatis Jr. and you're gonna hate it because guess who's playing DH in the World Series? Rafael Devers for
He
the
does.
San Diego Padres. You stupid fucks. Do you really think that you're getting Fernando Tatis for Christian Campbell? Wake up. Fernando Tatis Jr. is on the most team-friendly contract in baseball. The Padres should literally be shipped to Guantanamo if they traded Fernando Tatis Jr., let alone to your stupid fucking team. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Wake up. All right. Play the video.
That's a peak Me's rant, bro.
They're crazy. They're crazy people.
They are
They're
crazy.
fucked in the head. I thought the Yankees fans were stupid. These guys are absolutely mental, bro. What are you talking about? You're like, Tristan or Fernando Tatis Jr. and Dylan Cease, but no Casas. For Tristan Casas? Are you crazy? Are you fucking crazy? Tristan Casas is the guy that you hold up the deal. Rafael Devers would not get you Tatis and Cease. You'd have to add in Marcelo Meyer and Tristan Casas to even have AJ Preller pick up the phone. Wake up. I love the city of Boston. Their fans are idiots. I'll go to Boston all the time, but their fans are idiots. Wake up.
I mean,
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good, bro. Let's listen to this real quick. Can you hear that?
You got to turn it up a little
low.
bit.
I mean, that's his.
Strange between different people here, right? There's a different leader here.
Crazy take. by the
Heim
way.
is in St. Louis right now.
Dude, that comment.
That is
He said Heim. So Heim Bloom, who was the former president of baseball operations and GM of the Boston Red Sox for a while. Obviously, he was in charge when Rafi signed his big extension. Alex Cora is like, hey, that guy's not here anymore. They signed Bregman to that fucking crazy, crazy deal. I think,
Matt, you want to take with you?
Let me hear it.
Take who was with Alex Bregman in Houston? Alex Cora. Alex Cora was with Alex Bregman in Houston. That take is not something you make as the manager with your star player. I hate to say it.
That's like if fucking Mike Schilt was like with Manny Machado talking about like a Peter Seidler thing or something like that when we signed Sander. That's a crazy deal, bro. That's a crazy comment. But so my biggest fear is that what team needs a third baseman more than anything?
You're gonna say the Dodgers. I get it. And it could be possible.
That's why I'm like, dude,
it could be possible.
That's why I'm like, maybe they got to figure this out because if they get fucking Rafi, that rotation is.
I don't think that the Red Sox are dumb enough to make that trade, but they've done it once before. But that was Heim Bloom. I don't think that they would trade Rafi Devers. Matt, I'm not even kidding. I think that fans would actually Molotov cocktail Fenway Park, burn that shit to the ground if they traded Rafi Devers because they signed Alex Bregman. Bregman over Rafi Devers.
They already got cooked in that Mookie Betts trade to Boston or to LA too. Then, dude,
Matt, I'll tell you, I'm just like, dude, Rafi Devers is your franchise guy. If Rafi Devers wants to play third base, he plays third base. The fact that your manager goes out there in the media. It's not like Rafi Devers just booted 8 balls in the fucking regular season. This is spring training. And
first day,
and Alex Cora is going out there. Yeah, that was the old GM. What are you on, you dumb fuck? Are you crazy? Are you crazy? You're doing that on your star player on day one, and you think he's going to be happy? This team, Matt, and it's not like they went to the World Series last year and made the playoffs.
They've been bad for 5 years.
They're ass. They're an ass
years.
Baseball team. I hope the Red Sox fans are listening. Your team is ass. Your team is ass. You're not making the playoffs this year. You actually might be better off if you trade Rafi Devers than you are right now. That being said, your manager is a dumbass. Why would he ever say that? Matt, why would he say that? That's like when Mike Schilt, when Bob Melvin, when Tatis was coming back and it happens, Bob Melvin, Sleepy Bob, I'll respect him because he still backed Tatis. He had every reason to not back Tatis. He backed Tatis because that's what you do with your star players.
Look at
It's
this.
crazy.
Salas, DeVries. DeVries is El Mutante. For
Yeah,
Kyle Freeland,
Alberto, come on, brother.
Extremely common Mies crash out W. So
I
funny.
mean, guys, it's real. It's real. One,
I
it's crazy that manager would say that. Alex Cora would say that. Two, it's clear that he loves Alex Bregman more than he loves Rafi Devers. And I won't lie, Rafi Devers might be on the trade block.
that contract's crazy. So the issue would be, I don't think he's a pod because the only thing I could think of, Mike, and I know our friend Kyle Selter posted this, and I laughed, but you don't come to the DSG for non-delusional takes. So let's hear this one out. Let's say AJ Preller tomorrow morning gets an offer, and it is Rafael Devers for Xander Bogaerts. We pay off a little bit of Xander's contract, and we put in Ethan Salas.
Done deal.
Boom.
Done deal.
Done deal.
Done fucking deal.
Would you
Rafi Devers is one of the best hitters in baseball. If you look at Juan Soto and you look at Rafi Devers, from a hitting standpoint, they're not that far off. They're not
Vlad
that far
Jr.,
off.
Mike, who's more likely to be a San Diego Padre? And this is also, guys, we are telling you right now, you can clip this all you want. This is pure delusional takes. There's no rumors that this is going to happen. But we got 200 fucking people in here. Let's have some fun.
First off, shout out the chat.
Shout out everybody in the chat, man. Always engaging. Like this up. Appreciate all of you guys, man. We're going to be at spring training this weekend. A lot of content to come. Going to be a fucking banger. People are saying Mies is more likely to be a pod than these guys. For real, I want a homegrown catcher. Completely valid. I'm all in on Ethan Salas. I think he's going to be great. But
who's more likely to be a pod? Devers? I mean,
Devers
obviously Vlad.
Devers or Vladdy Jr. Because
Vladdy Jr. is not signed.
Vladdy Jr. doesn't sign that fucking extension with the
I don't
if
know
Vladdy Jr. does not sign that extension with the Blue Jays, I know for a fucking fact, Mike, 100%, they are shipping Ethan Salas, Cash Mayfield, Boston Bateman, and fucking Cobb Hightower out to Toronto July. Vladdy's coming in, and the Pods are going to. There is no more, and we love our Gate 14 guys. Those dudes are our boys.
Legends.
That being said, there is no shot that AJ Preller isn't going to do everything humanly fucking possible if the Padres are in the hunt to get Vladdy Jr. on the San Diego Padres and try to extend that motherfucker. Because look at it like this. We'd be the team of the DR. We'd be the team of the DR. The Dodgers are the team of Japan. The Padres become the team of the DR. You then now have, Mike, you let Arise walk, you let these guys walk, who cares, right? You then have Vladdy Jr.
You have to re-sign him.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. If you trade for Vladdy and you extend him and ownership, you want the
Seidler?
Hey, Seidler brothers?
Yeah. I'm with you. I'm hearing you out. Let's go. Let me hear it. I like
brothers. You want motherfuckers to never say a peep? You want the DSG to never say a peep about you, big bro? Johnny, Schoolboy John, whatever the fuck his name is. You get, let's say the Padres are 10 games over 500 trade deadline this year. We ship all those bums in our fucking farm system out to Toronto. And and I don't mean bums, but I mean like, hey, we trip all the kids and we wish them the best.
All the kids.
All the kiddos go to Toronto. Shout out Drake. Just kidding. We send all the kids out to Toronto. We wish them the best. We bring in Vladdy. We try to win a ring. Why not? Because, dude, look, what is the one position right now that I wish we had a better what's the one position I wish we had a better role in right now? Probably first base. Imagine this team with if our first baseman is Vladdy.
Yeah, I mean, listen, Matt, I love what you're saying. I do think it's wishful thinking. I do not.
No, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
Just as I said, Fenway Park would burn down if they traded Rafi Devers. I do honestly think at least Gate 14 would bomb Rogers Center.
You think Canada and the U.S. don't like each other right now? Imagine if they trade Vladdy to the Pods.
I'm just saying. I think it's like obviously every team in the world would send everything they have for Vladdy at the deadline.
Oh yeah.
Like you said, Ethan Salas, Cobb. It's Ethan Salas and Leo DeVries with how it's going at the deadline if you're getting Vladdy. I'm being honest. And I don't know if that's worth it. I don't know if it's worth it.
It's a hypothetical, though, bro.
It's a hypothetical. It's a great hypothetical. I love hypotheticals. I don't know if it's worth it hypothetically. But I do like the take. I like the take.
Hey, for half a season of the Vladster? I don't know, dude. And
You
he
can't,
gets to play
dude.
with
Alcantara. I wouldn't trade. I wouldn't trade.
Preller trades for Juan Soto and Vladimir Guerrero at the deadlines 3 years apart. That would be fucking insanity, dude.
Yeah, and then you know what the best part is, Matt? Juan Soto gets traded by AJ Preller because we can't re-sign him, and Vlad Guerrero walks, and we lose El Mutante and Ethan Salas. That's the reality. And you know what happens, Matt? We had the best team in baseball last year, and we went 24 scoreless, okay? It does not matter. You need controllable talent, and if you trade everybody for Vlad Guerrero, and for some fucking reason, we go 24 scoreless again, and Shohei Ohtani throwing that 92-mile-an-hour fastball fucking walks in and wins a Cy Young.
Meatball marinara.
I'm telling you, anything can happen in baseball. I don't know if it's worth it. I would love them to go after him in free agency, but I just don't know if it makes sense to trade or try to trade. And I don't think they're going to trade him. I think, honestly, the Blue Jays might be kind of nice this year, and I think they're going to keep him.
Yeah, I mean, it's fun to mess around.
It's fun to mess around.
I got a couple more videos from spring training I want to show you. This is actually a guy who I think we will trade for, or at least attempt to be in on come July this season. And this is a type of dude where if we do end up getting him, could be a game changer.
This is a troll.
No, I'm being real. When asked about Sandy Alcantara, this is Peter Bendix, the president of baseball operations for the Marlins.
Yeah, it's some.
Yeah, Matt, I think get cut out.
Ah, what the fuck, man? Sorry. I do the whole intro and this. It's so funny. Ready?
Oh, that was great. Yeah.
Here right now.
Oh my god, bro! What the
it's
fuck?
something that
You're good now.
Did it work?
Now you can press start.
All right.
we can't really comment on what might happen in the future. Sandy is here right now. Yeah, it's something that we can't really comment on what might happen in the future. Sandy is here right now.
This fucking guy.
I love this guy. I love him.
Right now.
He's so funny,
Yeah,
bro.
it's something that we can't really comment on what might happen in the future. Sandy is here right now.
He's so gone,
Bro,
bro.
I'm a Marlins fan. I'm like, fucking A, this guy is the worst, dude. He's all time funny.
He is a funny guy, bro. And you could tell too. I think their owner was in a press conference, and like it was the owner and then this guy Peter Bendix. And he goes, and you could just tell this dude Bendix is so cooked in the fact that he can't sign anyone. So he's like, "Oh, can't say anything right now." He's like, they signed him because they're like, we want to be the Rays. It's like, not everybody's gonna. Why do you want to be the Rays, bro? Like Sandy Alcantara or Sandy Alcantara, I always fuck up his name, is nasty, dude. And he's the type of dude that you trade for him. You do like a kind of like a similar deal to like what Dylan Cease was, bro.
Yeah.
This dude is nasty, bro. Nasty. Like game-changing stuff. Coming off an injury, though. Coming off of Tommy John. Projected this season only 80 innings, 3 ERA. What are the odds right now you think that the Padres will be in on Sandy?
Odds, I just like, I don't think the team is that far off. I would wait until the deadline. You know,
well,
why,
of course.
Matt?
I don't think it's going to be right now.
I'm just saying, like, preseason trades right now, like, I think the team has potential. I would love to just see how it plays out, because if for some reason we're not doing well, you can trade Cease, you could trade King, and you can recoup value, but you don't want to trade prospects in advance to seeing how the season goes, because if you trade guys for Sandy Alcantara and you're like, fuck, we're actually not that good, then you trade Cease and King, you're running into the same shit next year with Sandy Alcantara. You got to wait it out. You got to see what happens, and then you can make those decisions. But the Marlins are going to be dog shit. They're going to be dog shit. They're horrible. They're a horrible team. Those prospects we traded last year, I wish them nothing but the best. They're not contributing this year. It's not a good team. He's going to be up at the deadline.
Shout out my guy, Robbie Stelling, though. He's the boy. I agree, Mike. But this is what hypes me up about where we're at right now as a Padres fan. 3 weeks ago, I thought we would have been the team that's like, are we going to trade a Rise? Are we going to trade these guys? What are we going to do? Now we're even talking. You could tell the fan base is like, how about we go and get these guys? We're back. We are back. We are back. We had a shitty 3 months, bro. Took it in the fucking took it to the kisser, as they say. And you know what? We took our licks. We made a couple moves. Nick Pivetta is a great signing. I don't even know if we've talked about it yet. Like Nick Pivetta, me and you, I don't know if we've really dove deep into the Pivetta signing. I know we talked about it a little bit. This dude eats innings, bro. He's a legit pitcher. I loved your point on the Musgrove. I don't see Musgrove's a better pitcher career-wise, but you put Pivetta with the Pods in San Diego. Pavetta's biggest issue is he gives up a bunch of nukes. Hopefully he can limit the nukes a little bit. That's a good signing,
Pitcher's
bro.
ballpark.
Pitcher's ballpark. Like, I love where the Pods are at, man. In a healthy Arise and healthy Tatis, healthy Manny, this is gonna be a good baseball team.
Man, let's before we wrap this up, let's talk about a little spring training action. We're about to be out there. We haven't seen live baseball for the Pods in a minute. I'm seeing these videos that the Padres are posting. I'm starting to get the itch, man. Like I'm looking at Tatis hitting against Jerry Estrada. I'm looking at Manny hitting that bomb off Jerry Estrada. Don't get me wrong, I love Estrada, but dude was serving up some meatballs today. I think he's gonna lock it in. Don't get me wrong, but it's refreshing to see because I don't know, man. After last year, it was a nice reset after that, depressing finish.
Yeah, you made a little.
We're so back. We are so back.
It's so funny.
Also, let's talk about Matt. Sorry, before you go, let's talk about Manny. That dude's in the best shape of his life. We might see MVP Manny this year. I know we're talking MVP Tatis. We actually might see MVP Manny. People forget how good, how naturally talented Manny Machado is at the game of baseball. This is the year. Shoulders healthy. Pray he stays healthy, but this is the year we might see MVP Manny. He finished second. People forget, finished second in 2022 against Freddie Freeman. Should have won. Besides the point, Braves Freddie Freeman shouldn't have fucking won that shit. Manny Machado should have won. He carried the Padres to the playoffs. That being said, fully healthy Machado this year, 32, still in his prime. I'm telling you, dude, he looks good. Big pause, but he looks good.
Hey, big pause, but also true. I love spring training videos. Before we touch on Manny, and then I know you got to dip. I love spring training videos because when it's like the backfields and it's your pitcher versus your hitter, you're like, fuck yeah, dude, Tatis looks great. You're like, Tatis looks great. He ripped that ball. But then in the back of your head, you're like, why is Jerry throwing some meatballs to Tatis, bro? I don't need that guy.
So true. So true.
On Manny's point, dude, Manny Machado is hungry, bro. He's hungry. He hates that they fucking lost that series, bro. Now, you think Tatis, healthy, more mature. Manny knows that he's got a couple more years left. Gonna go all in. Feels healthy. He said he feels the best he's ever felt. Dude, this team is gonna be fucking good, bro.
Dude, I'm so excited.
If you can't buy into the Pods right now, I feel. Look, Mike, I honestly think going into this season, we have a much better team than we had last season.
Yeah, going in. Yeah, absolutely.
Going into 2025 compared to going into 2024 where we won 93 games. This team is much better. Much better on paper. A lot of hungry dogs, man, and a lot of healthy dogs. We just need to pray for health, bro. Because if you get a healthy Manny and a healthy fucking Tatis, we're running and we're going to compete and we're going to hopefully compete for a World Series. I truly believe it. That's why I titled this post, Manny being Manny. A healthy Manny Machado, defensively, one of the best players in baseball. Offensively, we'll give you 35 home runs, 850 OPS, and he's going to hit for his 2000th hit. He will go into the Hall of Fame as a San Diego Padre. He has not won an MVP. He has not won a World Series. Why not now?
Why not now? Fuck the gambler. Fuck the gambler. Fuck everybody else. Why not win a World Series, Manny? I know you put that up. He has a kid now. Like, dude, I'm telling you, how sick would it be if it's like 2020 again, where the three best, the top three finishes in the National League, you got the gambler, you got Manny and Tatis. Why not?
I love it.
Fuck yeah, man. Hey, good having you. I know you got a dip, but
You staying on?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay on for a little bit. You want to
All
stay?
right. Nah, I gotta go. I gotta go. But chat, doing a little Valentine's Day celebration. So
Hell yeah, baby.
chat, shout out chat. See you guys on Wednesday night. And you know what? We're riding this year. Pause. But we're riding big time. Pause again. Pods are going up.
Be easy, Measy. I love that. Shout out Mees, man. He's the GOAT. Let's talk a little ball. I got probably 10 more minutes in me, and then gonna watch some White Lotus with the lady. But I gotta talk about some clips, baby. Let's look at our guy, who I think is going to be one of the standout dudes of our bullpen this year, Alec Jacob. This is an uncomfortable at-bat, brother. Poor B-Lock. Oh, it's Mikey B and SD, Mike Brasso, facing Alec Jacob with Ethan Salas behind the dish. Bro, throwing wiffle balls. Hey, let's go. Happy birthday to your daughter, Ben Dime. That's awesome. Let's see one more pitch. Good luck, bro. Good luck hitting that, bro. This dude throws wiffle balls. Wiffle balls, bro. And this is like our 9th guy in the bullpen. God damn, bro. Tough ABs. Like, yeah, that's just weak contact, bro. Good luck. This dude, this team, and that's why, I mean, dude, I'm going to miss Tanner Scott, absolutely. And if we ever do trade Robert Suarez, I'll miss him. But the reason why I think trading Robert Suarez and letting Tanner Scott walk is a good thing to an extent is the fact that our bullpen depth is absolutely insane, dude. It's insane. And I don't take it for granted because there's a lot of other teams in baseball that are praying for at least 2 good relievers. And the Padres have objectively 10. 10. Our bullpen is stacked from Sean Reynolds to Alec Jacob. Yuki Matsui even had pretty good underlying metrics near the end of the season. You end up trading Robert Suarez or Wandy Peralta, and you get some salary relief back, right? Trade him to a team that needs some relief help. A great team that needs some relief help, the Boston Red Sox. You trade Robert Suarez to the Boston Red Sox, you don't even need to get much back, but you get, let's say you get something back. Great. That's $10 million you can now spend or make something work and try to bring in a DH. Because we're one bat away. And Yuli Gurriel is not that bad. We're one bat away from this team being really good. Like, the Mets are already getting hurt. I saw the Frankie Montas shit. I think there's 6 spots in the playoffs in the National League. I'm going to say the Dodgers are already in. And all the Dodgers, lovers that are always in our chat, tip your cap. You guys are great. You're probably going to win the world, maybe not the World Series, but you're probably going to win the division and you will be in the playoffs. Hot take. So that's one. Central gets a spot. East gets a spot. There's like 7 teams competing for these spots. Cubs, Brewers, maybe the Reds. Then you look at the West, you got the D-backs, us. I don't think the Giants are that good. And then the East, you got Mets, who rotation, kind of stinky. The Phillies, unction. And then you got the fucking Mets, Phillies, and Braves. Braves are good. With our bullpen, man, I do this.
the Pods should be a playoff team. Like that, anything less is an embarrassment. We are too good of a roster right now to not make the playoffs. With this bullpen we have too, let some guys like Chelageri, like we saw last year, Chelageri went from like a 5th, 6th inning guy to pitching high leverage. I could see the same thing happening with Alec Jacob. I could see the same thing happening with Sean Reynolds, Francis Pena. That's why you got to trade Suarez, bro. Get some salary relief back. Like, I just think that's the smart thing to do. And I'm curious in chat if you guys disagree for whatever reason. Let me know, man, because I'm really interested to hear and kind of see what people have to say. And I have a couple videos I want to show, and then I'm going to call it an ep. Nikki P, the Poutine Pod. Listen to this comment, man. This is what I want out of every Padres player, and just any player I root for.
I think for me, winning's 100% the most important thing. That's all I really care about. It's all I want to do. And with the way that this team finished last year and what they did last year, it's really important for me to be able to come here and try to contribute to that and continue to follow this team in the direction that they're going in. Yeah, I think for me, winning's 100% the most important thing. That's all I really care about. It's all I want to do. And with the way that this team finished last year and what they did last year, it's really important for me to be able to come here and try to contribute to that and continue to follow this team in the direction that they're going in.
I get great vibes from Nick Pivetta, man. Like, I think this guy's going to become a fan favorite. I looked at a bunch of comments from Red Sox fans. Every single one was saying, dude, I'm like, oh, please re-sign with us. Like, I'm going to miss you so much. Like, all this stuff. Like, Nick Pivetta is an innings eater. He strikes out a lot of people, and he doesn't walk a lot of guys. Sign me up. That's my favorite type of pitcher. That is my favorite type of pitcher. Watching Blake Snell, he's a great pitcher. He is brutal to watch. He is so hard to watch. 5 innings, 11 Ks, 6 walks, 1 earned run, 2 hits. 5.5-hour game. Give me a guy like Nick Pivetta who is going to want to win, who is going to be hungry. He's paid. He gets to play in San Diego. Sign me up, Papa. I saw an interesting comment here, too. Let me see if I could see this. Robert Suarez, I haven't seen, and I saw someone else's comment. I haven't seen a lot of Robert Suarez content this offseason so far. Let's see. Any Suarez content? Yeah, I couldn't find anything. If you could send me some stuff, that'd be great. You guys want to see some Bradley highlights? Yeah, let's the Honey Badger, bro. Dude, I'm telling you, our bullpen is fucking insane, bro. Bradley. Insane name, by the way. But this content, bro. Good luck. Let me see if I can. Like when you have a bullpen full of guys like this, man. Ooh, Jesus Sanchez. I haven't seen any information on him. Obviously on the Marlins. We've traded with the Marlins a lot. I wonder what Jesus Sanchez, what he would cost, man. This guy, Bradley's nasty, though. I haven't seen any information on the Jesus Sanchez signings. Let me look that up real quick. Jesus Sanchez strikes out a lot. That's all I know. I know he hits some nukes. And let's see. Man, dude. Jesus Sanchez hit some fucking nukes, bro. But yeah, Tirso, it's like, hey, like, I would love to see Tirso get a real shot, man. Like, why? Like, that's why the Yuli Gurriel kind of signings piss me off because I'm like, dude, what are you doing? I get you're fighting for, you're trying to get as many guys and fight for a spot, but you have guys like Tirso, you have guys like, what's his name, Yanni Barrels, Yanni Perlaza, La Perla Negra. You have some of these dudes where I'm like, I would much rather see Tirso get a shot to DH or be on the roster than Yuli Gurriel. Like Yuli Gurriel, I just really don't like that signing. And maybe we come back and he's Higgy for us or something like that. And he hits a bunch of nukes and out of nowhere, he's really good. But I don't think that's the case. Dude, Gidgey, I couldn't agree more. There isn't a player, and I agree too. Dude, that's another reason. There's a lot of reasons not to like Yuli Gurriel. Number one, racist shit. Two, he's not a good baseball player either. And three, the guy he did the racist shit to is on the Padres. Makes no sense. Eggy Rosario, Tirso, Perlaza. These are the guys I want to see get shots because they're cheap, they're under control, they're not all unks. Like those are the hungry dogs I want to see on the pods. I don't want to see these fat cats and these old dudes, bro. Eggy, man, if you see Eggy Rosario, if you're a left-handed pitcher and you see Eggy Rosario at the plate, it's like seeing 2004 Manny Ramirez, bro. He's a stud. A stud. Stud, man. All right, guys. That's all for me. I appreciate everybody. If you guys could like this up, subscribe, let us know what you think. Next episode, we're going to play some voicemails. So I'm going to repost that link. But you're good. Unc is just kind of, I guess, slang for like uncle. So like older. We'll see, man. Appreciate everybody for joining. Appreciate Mies for hopping in. All the people in the chat, the lovers, the haters, you guys all rock. Hope everybody has a wonderful rest of your night. And we'll talk soon, man. Go Pods.